So I saw you look. I saw you look at my chest, and I could tell that you were going to ask a question. So I said, let me capture. So go ahead, ask your question again.
Okay, what's the WOC on your uniform?
That is Warrant Officer Candidate.
Okay.
Yep. I just was, I'd say in the past like month and a half or so, I got accepted into the Warrant Officer program. So I go to school in October. And so between now and then, even though I'm here, functioning as a chief paralegal, I've got to put this on. Now, I'm still trying to figure out what they call us. What do they call, Warrant Officer candidates? Because they don't call them sir, and they're not Mr., right? I don't think.
Hey, Walker.
Yeah, right. There you go. Just forget it.
Hey, Walker. What does walk mean?
Walker. It's hilarious.
Well, you know who else is doing this?
Yeah, who's that?
Is over in the one, Lieutenant Colonel over there.
Martinez?
No, not Martinez.
Nordyke?
He's going to go.
No way.
And the reason he's doing it is he's a mil tech.
Yeah.
Problem is,
he's got to retire on the civilian side.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's got to. What he's facing is, with his civilian job, if he gets passed over for promotion to 06, which he will, he can ask for an extension. But they're not giving many extensions.
Right.
To 05s. They got a lot of them. And so he's saying, well, I want to stay to at least 60, or if I become a warrant, he said I get to go.
Yeah, I think
62.
It's 62, I believe, yeah.
And he said, and that's what he's thinking, because that protects he and his family.
Oh, absolutely.
And then with his wife, with her illness.
Oh, wow.
She's got stage 2.
Wow.
Cancer. I think of the liver.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, it's the type of thing that it's treatable.
Mm-hmm.
That's the important thing.
Yeah. Wow. Thank God it's treatable. My goodness.
And she went through chemo, and now she's going to have surgery.
Wow.
In a couple of weeks.
Wow. I'll let them know, the benefit of my experience.
Yes.
As a walk for like 3 days. I'll let him know the benefit of my vast experience.
Yes.
To let him know what to expect when he, reaches this level, which is way higher than Lieutenant Colonel. Just way higher.
And he's been working with them.
Yeah.
And they turned him down initially because there was one form he didn't have in there.
Okay, yeah.
So it was mandatory, and they had to turn him down. And they said, well, you're in, because they're so short of warrant officers.
They are, exactly, yep.
And they're dying for him.
Mm-hmm.
So why not?
Absolutely.
Hell.
And I think it's a $20,000 bonus depending on the MOS. I had to check with him to make sure that, hey, do I still get the bonus? Because it's been a long time when I started it, because that bonus will help out.
But there's all sorts of bonuses there, that.
Yeah.
And I got a guy I used to work with at the 84th, and I'm trying to remember what he was in logistics.
Okay, yeah.
Well, they got one hell of a lot of W3, warrant officer 3s and 4s and 5s.
Yeah.
But they don't have 1s and 2s.
Right.
And 3s.
Right,
so,
right.
So,
they got to start pulling them in. You got to
so,
from the grassroots.
And this guy he's a major.
Yeah.
And he's got 20 years in or so. He's got his 20-year letter.
Mm-hmm.
But he was enlisted for a while, then he became an officer, and one of the warrants said, they're looking for warrant officers. And And this guy's thinking he was at a meeting of G4 folks in the reserves.
Yeah.
And he's a Miltech. They got a huge glut, 04s and 05s, in logistics.
Right.
But they're dying for warrants.
Mm-hmm.
So he went up to this one guy, Warrant, and it's in logistics down at USARC. And the guy says, "You're thinking of that?" He says, "Yeah," because he says the ability to go from major to 04 to 05 in the reserves is getting harder every minute, let alone every year.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting worse. And he said, "I'm a Miltech." The guy he said, the grin on this man's face went from ear to ear. He went and tapped his boss on the shoulder, Warrant Officer 5.
Right.
And they come over and they said, "Here's all the paperwork on it. Tell us what you think." He said, "I've read it already. That's why I'm talking to you guys." And so he's going to be going to, and he's going to be going with, for the training, he's going to do something next spring.
Okay,
like about a year from now.
Okay, so he got, that's not bad. Mine I think is, like I said, October.
Yeah.
So
and he just said, yeah, he's going to do it. And they just said, "Thank you, thank you, thank you," because the two of them get a gold star for getting somebody to come in.
Right.
And they said, "Do you have any friends that are thinking the same way you are?" He said, "Yeah." "Ah, well, that's even better, because if they come in, they mention your name, you get a gold star for each one of them, and we get a gold star because you talk to them." And so,
right.
He says, they said, it flows to all of us.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he started to laugh, and he says, and the guy says, "And the bonus doesn't hurt either."
Right.
Because this guy, they're talking $20,000 bonus.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And they're talking about bonuses for the guys who bring them in to sponsor them.
Mm-hmm. No, that's good stuff.
That's the name of the game, and there's more and more people thinking about it.
Yeah, and should be. It should be. I mean, I've been kind of planning it for many years, and so finally for it to be on me now, you know what I'm saying? Like now, I'm within 7 months. Hey, what's going on, man? I'm within 7 months of.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, wow, okay, here we go. Got to get ready. So let's do lunch, and then we'll go. We'll get our first installment. Please enjoy.
Oh, I am.
That's hilarious.
I love this stuff.
Well, that's good. That's
Is
good.
this from Jewel?
That is from Walmart.
Okay.
Walmart, right? But I mean, it's obviously it's the same thing.
Walmart's a little cheaper.
Exactly. So we'll talk. We'll talk.